Hello everybody, my name is Anthem. Welcome to the Let's Play. We're playing a little bit of Endless Legend 2, which is the sequel, unsurprisingly, to Endless Legend. I have not played Endless Legend in, I want to say probably like a decade, if not even longer than that. It's been a while, but I enjoyed the first game. It's also by the developers of Humankind, which came out a few years ago. I actually don't remember exactly when that would have been, but it is a Civilization-esque 4S strategy game. We're going to be playing it today. We'll be starting up a brand new game. It is in early access. We're currently playing this on the Xbox Game Pass. I don't know if we might be missing some DLCs. I'm not 100% too sure here, but... And we have these 5 factions. We've got the Aspects, the King of Sheradin, the Last Lords, the Tahuks, and a Necrophage. They kind of tell you all of their specialties here. So they're diplomats, defenders, economic scientists, and some good old-fashioned warmongers. I think we're playing as the Last Lords. They are a little bit interesting because they don't need food for their civilization, unlike, you know, the other factions. They actually just straight up eat money. So we should, if all things go well, be very, very, very wealthy. We're going to continue on. World size, large is fine. We're going to be playing with 5 factions. Can I don't want you. I want to at least have one of every single civilization here. Continents is okay. Difficulty, explorer, I think should be fine. And let's go down to 5 because yeah, we want to make sure. Again, I don't want to make sure we're not repeating anybody here. So yeah, we'll just kind of get started. So, like I've said, it is going to be a little bit like Civilization. I have not played this before. Of course, I played the original game a while ago, but I have not played the sequel at all. So I'm excited. I'm excited to at least get into this and try it out.
Steward Leofric says we slumbered during that long dark night among the stars. I have no memory of time passing, only of the sense of purpose and the burden. The Lords remain prisoners of the armor that binds us and the dust that sustains us. Our mortality a long-forgotten dream, for we must consume, or else we die. Though we struggled against this dark fate, we still carry our old curse to a new home. But perhaps here we will finally rise above it. One day we will be lords of the Amber Plains again. With our fate in our own hands and our honor redeemed, whatever the price.
Okay. To resurrect the Lords. What world have we found ourselves on, Lords? Winds swept isles, ancient mysteries, hostile inhabitants. Yet there is dust here too. Our hunger is great, but our honor is greater still. Awaken, Lords, and claim our birthright. Begin our legend. So we are playing, like, this is a bespoke YouTube series. We're not actually streaming this. And on top of that, I was going to say I have a new computer. That's not true. But I have a new monitor. We're not playing this in old-fashioned 1080p. This is it's going to be higher quality because we are playing in 1440. It's not quite 4K, but it is should look better on YouTube for sure. I'm going to turn down the volume just like slightly here. So, we currently have 2 armies here. You are Thralls, which I'm assuming are just basic infantry, 96 strength. They are aware and cruel. They cost 4 dust to have upkeep. And here we have our champion, Duke Unwin Weybridge. Infantry hero, 180 HP. No experience, but that's fine. And what are you? You are a stalwart. And you are basically, I think, just like a better infantry, which is good for us. Can I just, like, put you in this army? There we go. Well, we need to found our capital. So we can kind of see the world here. I think it is... yeah, we are playing on a large map. Even, okay, the game's actually still very, very loud. Yeah, we need to establish our capital city. 19, 18... I'm trying to think, like... I mean, 19 gold per turn, I think, is pretty good. I'm trying to think if we want to... Take time to explore and choose the best location to found your first city. That's you will receive permanent or prepared settlement bonus for each turn spent exploring. So if we explore more, we might actually get better bonuses. So let's go maybe a little bit southwards. The Daughters of Boar. Simulation effects, +1 defense per fast-side village. So there are various villages kind of around the game world. They're kind of like minor factions. I don't know if I can actually talk to them here, but there are various minor factions on the map. We're going to be able to talk to them. We're able to assimilate them into our empire and use them to kind of build more unique units. I mean, 19 is pretty good. We'll kind of keep exploring. We got a nice river down here. Is there anything else we need to worry about? These are our special resources, which we don't have any, of course, at the moment. Our minor factions been discovered. And we have no equipment for our hero. We have no points towards the victory, which I mean, I guess makes sense. We have no quest. We have no cities. We've got no protectorates. We look at yields as well. Grid, I don't think we actually care about too much. And I guess we're not really generating any resources at the moment, which obviously we don't have a city yet, so. I mean, 19 still seems pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, if we're going to get this bonus for prepared settlements, let's just kind of explore. We'll go like one more turn, maybe. We've discovered some more minor factions. Let's actually see what this is. More food, industry, dust, science, and influence. How many turns spent since you obtained the bonus? I mean, you don't really generate any cash. So if I spend like one more turn, there's like another kind of field over here. Okay. I want to see anything. 10, 10. Well, it's probably because we can't see everything down here. Like, it could be a little 16, 14, 17. I mean, 17's like also like not bad. It's 2 less when we get our prepared bonuses. So you know what? Let's establish our city here. I think 3 turns for our bonus is good enough. So we got Dawnbreak, by the way. Sweet name for a city. We currently have 1 out of 2 territories attached to the city. 400 fortification. No estate count, which is probably something we'll do a little bit later. 6 industry, 55 gold, 7 science, and 9 influence. Which honestly doesn't seem very good. Okay. There's a city that is not building anything. So what do we want to do? Of course, we don't have any districts. Foundation. Again, food doesn't do anything for us, obviously. Because again, we are playing as the faction that eats money. So like, we don't actually need food directly. Improvements. Sanctuary of nature. More industry, gold, science, and influence can be built once per empire. So it's 3, 3, 3, 2. I mean, again, the food doesn't do anything for us. Or we could build a city center. Oh, no, okay, no, that's going to cost 16 turns. Let's go over here, maybe. I mean, even then, they're actually both 13. Level up when surrounded by 4 districts. You are the merchant's home. +8 dust. Level up when surrounded by 4 more districts. Just makes it a little bit better. But I mean, we need to build something. I don't think we need more units. And again, even then, like, they take so long. 14 and 30 turns is a bit much. And which way do we want to expand into? What are you? You are insights. Build, bring an army or tiles for spoils. Well, let's go here. We'll go with the merchant. I think that seems reasonable. It's going to take 15 turns, but it's because our industry is bad. But we don't have anything else we can really do with that at the moment. Okay. And for our research, there are like tiers to research. And we're going to need like a certain amount of research to kind of go to like the next phase. So yeah, so in order for us to go to like tier 2, we need 8 technologies. If we want to go to tier 3, we're going to need 16. So what do we want to do first? I mean, getting more money is always nice. Unlocks action to remove forest. Going to take 4 turns. I mean, the workshop, I mean, our production is bad. So I think we want to go workshop first. I mean, we could just like multiple of these, right? Workshop. We've already got currency by default, and I think we've already got you. We got scavenging. Technology, 5 science on his lord's estate. Improves the reward for curiosities. Keystones. Unlocks districts. We can build a bridge. I mean, there are those rivers near us, you know, a little bit like towards the east. We could want to maybe get that going. Civil order. You know, let's just keep this. We'll worry about that a little bit later. And for our army, can't really do anything quite yet, but we are still going to want to be exploring. This unit is a hero, a very unique unit, and a critical asset in battles. Heroes can equip different weapons or items, may get loot. Moreover, when leveling up, heroes gain hero points to spend to unlock new skills. Okay. Hero circle. All your heroes will be listed here. Accessing new technological areas will give you more heroes to recruit. You can left click on a hero card to consult their profile. So again, I don't think we have no nemesis. We've got no friends, and we have no companions. We are kind of just like a loner, but I mean, things could be worse, right? But if we like select you, active skills, hero traits, equipment. I mean, yeah, we don't have anything to equip you with. So I think, yeah, we can just end turn here. And a little book, which I think is a quest. A Fragile Dawn. Since awakening on the world of Ciudad, Council Tibana has felt out of sorts. Maybe it was the eon slumbering between the stars, or maybe it was a shock of Ciudad. The ancient maps of Urgia foretold the world of sand and dust, but the ocean world was anything but desert. Wild seas, windswept isles, dangers in the depths. Aside from her trusty advisor, Leofric, and her most loyal soldier, Duke Weybridge, the rest of the party were mere husk, soulless automatons masquerading as lords. Much must be done before Tibana can even begin to grapple with the question of the lord's accursed nature. The one thing they couldn't leave behind on Agrira. Or Ariga. Leofric, our first settlement, Dawnbreak, is founded on this harsh world, yet we must not rest in our work. No, no rest for the wicked. I am confident. With an iron will, we will conquer the basest part of our nature. We will remove the darkest stain of our honor. That day is a long way off, Council. We have more pressing concerns. Much as it shames me to say, for now you must keep feeding on the helpless. Needs must, but should be exhilarated, Leofric. It is time to visit Lord's archives. Finally bring all those souls to the sanctuary of the capital. It pleases me, Council. Really, I am just tired. Of course. Sometimes I forget that we've been here longer than any of us, alone, laying the groundwork. While we slumbered, if it wasn't for our work, it was no hardship. It was my duty. And anyway, 'twas but a sliver of the ample lifespan of a lord. Even so, I should not forget. Anyway, the expedition to the archive, I will rest easier when the souls of our fellow lords are no longer out there in the wilds. So we will be getting as +1 last lord population at Dawnbreak, which is going to give us, I guess, an extra population. I mean, that sounds good. We will begin our quest. We just got to find the archives, which, I mean, I don't think should be too difficult for us to do. But if you do want to go over here, we're going to get a little bonus. You've encountered Prime, the one who stalks afar. It is good to meet you, for we are always hungry. Okay, I mean, we'll acknowledge you. Are you the, what were they called in the, what is your faction called? I don't actually quite remember. Protectorates, questionable victory, yields, grid. Actually, having the yields on is not actually a bad idea. Where is diplomacy again? Reminders, idle research. Let's go for 1 dust per citizen. I mean, that sounds good. Give some good old-fashioned feudalism in here. Okay, diplomacy. What was your faction called? Like, I feel silly. I literally just cannot remember. I mean, I know you're indifferent. That's not really my question. So I think you're the war faction. And if you are similar to how you were in the original game, we basically can never be friends with you. Like, we can't really conduct any real diplomacy, unfortunately. Yeah, so you're going to take 14 more turns. Can we buy anything? Yes, we actually have to buy population. Because, again, we don't have food, you know, like most other civilizations. So we just have to buy more people, which is not bad. I mean, if you can get a ton of money, it'll allow you to build up brand new cities, like, really, really, really quickly. You know, which is nice. Okay, sir, I would prefer if you were not in my territory. What are you? We got some boars. They're an anomaly. You are also an anomaly, but I don't think I might go over here to give me an upgrade. You might. Curiosity. Yes. Can I get there in one turn? No, but I also want to make sure we're kind of watching this this bug. We are the kin of Shirdin. We greet all, but bow to none. Okay, well, hello. We just forward. This is my land. Oh, that's actually their territory. Okay. Oh, we're like right. We are right next to each other. And again, there's only 4 other AI players, so we've already encountered 2 of them, and we are directly bordering them, which might be an issue. Do we want to get a new unit? I don't know. But we do want to get a population buyout for sure. Again, if I can afford to buy more people, we should be doing that as often as we can. So what's the population of Dawnbreak right now? Assuming it's just like 2. Population 0 out of 2. Current value. Oh, no, because we have 1 right now working in our industry. We have 1 of them working for science. And presumably I can move these guys around, right? I don't know. Yeah, population panel. Yes, we have 2 scribes. We've got 1 artisan. Do I want? I probably want more production than science right now. I think just being able to build up our empire quickly is probably more important than being smart. I mean, it is going to cost 3 approval. Approval right now is at 47. Plus 2. I mean, they also look like they just give me more money. I'm going to go over here. Our science is going to take a bit of a hit. But I honestly don't think it's that bad. Again, I would prefer the production. For sure. Hey, 10 influence, 2 more movements. Is there anything else we saw up here? Like, do we pass by any anomalies? Not really, but again, I don't trust the bugs. For obvious reasons that I'm pretty sure they're like the warmongering faction, and I don't like that too much. So we just gotta keep our eye on these bad boys here. I think they just took my shit. I think that's very rude, by the way. We have 2. I mean, I think we could kill them theoretically, right? What are you? Found camp. Found a camp to claim a territory. This action will cost influence, increase the number of territories already claimed. Well, how much influence do we have? We have 88 right now. Well, I mean, I do want to expand. For sure. What would be safer? Going over to Tadia? Or going back up to Kios? I mean, we could maybe take Akit as well. These are all possibilities. For sure. Again, we do want to expand as much as we possibly can. Again, this is 2 small villages. Plus 2% dust per pacified villages under protection. 5% dust in all cities. I mean, and there's 2 of them. And again, if we're trying to generate as much money as we possibly can. Hey, it's the archives. That's actually what we're looking for. Look at us go. Okay. So we want to take this immediately. Because that's our quest. A fragile dawn. Console! We have secured the souls. Within the day, they will safely be absconded in Dawnbreak. Cheer up, Lofric. God's willing, soon the first souls will be transferred on their automatons. Imagine, by sundown we might hear Marquis Glardy prattle on about his Auriga war stories. I just pray the resurrection is successful. You worry too much, Lofric. Look how far your genius has brought the lords already. While Stuart Lofric, the mastermind behind the Lord's escape to Sedia, agitates over his own resurrection methods, Council Tiabana begins the plot the Lord's survival on this hostile world. Pray tell, Lofric, are we ready to resurrect the First Lord? Almost. I must first finish some research. If we don't get this right, the resurrected lords risk being degenerate, incapable of living full and hale lives. You will get what you need, Lofric. Nothing is more important than reviving our fellow lords. Trust me. Research feudalism. We get a unit. And guess what? Everybody who's watching, we're already doing that. Begin the quest. Well, we did get ourselves an extra population. He's going to go straight into science. So what's the other stuff here? Population moved from one vocation to another. So you just generate money. You generate money and discontent. What is the last one here? Destitute. Okay, so that is, we do not want people to be destitute. Imagine being like a revived hunk of metal, a soul trapped in a robot, and you are fucking unemployed. That would suck shit, man. The job market's already pretty difficult. It doesn't need to be worse. I mean, +8. I mean, I want production. Because again, I want this to be building as quickly as we possibly can. So I think production is just good. Let's establish our camp. Be ready next turn. Very, very happy to see that. And that should... Okay, so it's all dash here, which I'm assuming means that we are claiming it. And I'm assuming there's going to be some way. You can improve the cities. Yes, yes, yes. And now this only costs 8 turns, which is way cheaper than it once was. But how do I... Evolving camps. Attach to a city costs 100. Evolve into its own city is 200. However, before creating cities, beware your empire cap. Okay, I already know that we can do this. And we're only generating 6. So it's going to take a while before we can actually incorporate Tadior into Faijiang. But it'll happen eventually. It will happen eventually. But what's going to be happening right now is that we're going to be ending this episode. So if you enjoyed, thumbs up. Not enjoying, always thumb down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye. I gotta fix this. I know there's more people that should be on this list that are not on this list right now. But again, thanks for watching.